Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and with No Man's Sky still. Maybe I have to upgrade my guy or do something different. I like the way he looks. I think it's cool enough as it is. So, in the previous video I did a little tour of the Dreadnought, my ship that I'm commanding, right? You can check that right here. It's a Class S Dreadnought. Pretty badass, very good looking thing here, right? You can customize, you can change it. Here with the... where is that thing? There you go. So you can customize colors, you can customize the way it looks, upgrade, change stuff, customize appearance. Okay, let's say you don't like that, you want to customize it, you can change some of the colors. I have it all black and a bit of red there going on, and that's nice enough for me. But in this video I want to show how you manage your fleet. So here in the main command center in the bridge, you have, of course, your fleet manager. And here's where you can manage your squadron. The squadron is pretty straightforward. You unlock each of these with nanites, so it's not, there's going to be a progression, there's going to be a grind just to unlock these, and then you hire or fire, dismiss any of these four guys. This is your squadron, your personal bodyguards, or the guys that help you out when you need them, or you can summon them at any moment. These are pretty badass, right? They're cool, they're nice. You can even check their progress, how well they're doing or not, how well they're fighting for you or not. That's nice. Then you have your fleet, and your fleet is about 30 galleons, frigatiers, clippers, a number of possible ships. You can have up to 30 of those. So you have some that are S-class, A-class, and depending on what they do, they may be exploration role, trade, combat. The organic one, we'll talk about that in a second. That's a space whale, combat, exploration, industrial, and there's trade. Do they only have one trade? Oh no, I have a bunch of them. Okay, so I have so I have lots of those on trade too. So I still have a little bit of room, I believe. But these are this is your fleet basically, corvettes, clippers, and all of that good stuff. You can check on these individually, see their stats, and they are quirky in their own way. You can teleport to it and check it out personally. Yeah, you can do that. It's simple enough. You just teleport there. You go check it out. Right, that's it. I don't believe you have an interior of the ship, which I guess it's gonna be pretty similar to what you already have. I guess. I don't know. Let's go check that out. Can you go inside? Well, no, I don't think you can. No. So it hasn't got like. Oh, what is this? Something you can control here. Anyway, maybe things that they'll work on in the future, and keep in mind this is not CIG. They are honestly making insane progress. Like what CIG does in 3 years, they no shit do in like 3 months. It is incredible, right? But here I think you have some kind of control over your... Okay, so I can call my ships here. I have one there. And I think you can like fix stuff, and anyway, you can explore that on your own. But basically, you can do that if you want. Let me go back to where I was before and continue explaining how all of this basically works. Yeah, I'm still a little bit of a maze I built myself here. It's a little bit confusing. You can do this any way you want. You can modify, move around rooms and all of that. It's all customizable. But anyway, as I was explaining, you have your fleet here, right? And this is your fleet which you control. There is the organic ships. The organic ships, which are those space whales, right, like this one. And the peculiarity of these ones is that you can change these specs by feeding different things. So I'm not going to do it now because I'm happy with combat the way it is. But you throw food and you feed it, and it sort of like randomizes the numbers here. So maybe you get a lot more exploration, or maybe a lot more everything more even, and different foods maybe do different things, and you want a variety of food because if not, the creature kind of gets bored and doesn't randomize anymore. But yeah, and the other cool thing about all of these, including this space whale, is that they upgrade. So let's say I have this one, right? I have this one, the Comet one, and the more experience now it has 0 because it just upgraded from B to A, but it goes progressing. The more experience it has, the more it upgrades. This one also 0, probably recently changed. 8%, right? How many of these do you have to do? I think it's like sending them on like 4 or 5 missions from B to A, kind of like that. But that's still in the ballpark of how much experience. The same goes for these ones. Probably you upgrade quicker from C to B. Like this one has a lot more. But yeah, 3-4 missions that you send them on probably is gonna be enough. Now, again, as I said before, they have their own peculiarity. Like, crude mode, satisfied. So this is like, you like the way it looks? Okay. You like the little stats that it has going on? Alright. You get that. How is it that you get these? Well, you buy them by approaching other fleets that you will see in space all the time. You approach them, and the ones you like will have a different... the ones you can buy will have a different green marker. Approach those, talk to them with X, communicate with them, and they will offer to sell that specific ship to your fleets, and it will join your personal fleets. Now, that's what you have in terms of your fleet, and this is what you have in terms of what you can send them on for, right? Just, hello, Captain, blah, blah, blah. View potential expeditions. So what expeditions? It's going to be up to 5 expeditions that you can send them on, right? So let's do that right now. Combat Patrol. Awesome. Love combat. 5 hours, 59 minutes. You don't have to do anything. You just have to set it up. So let's say I have this. This is going to be a little bit of a difficult one. So I'll send some of my best ships. These are awaiting debriefs. We'll see that in a second. I'll send my best ship for combat. I'll send this one. I'm assigning that one. You can assign up to 5 ships. So you can mix it up a little bit. Let's say you want to send someone to do a little bit of trade, because it may be that they come across something that's a little bit of an opportunity, let's say. So maybe some of these combat ships that have a little bit more of a... So you have that one. Anything that has good? No. Let's go with a mostly combat focus. So this one has combat and some decent other stats, and I'm interested in upgrading that. This one, the organic one, I definitely will send because it has great combat ability. And you could send something else, but I'm interested in having these gain experience, So it's going to be a 100%... Oh, I can send one more. Maybe I'll send one of the... okay, let's send this one to gain experience. So as you saw, I put together a pretty badass fleet, and the rating is showing that. The fleet I put together, that's a 5-star fleet. Very combat focused, and it's going to do great against a 3-star rating difficulty. You could upgrade these modules. You can have some of modules that can... These are usable, so you create them and you send them. I don't feel the need to use that right now, so I'll send that on its way. That is done. Now let's say it's an expedition. Now expedition may involve a number of different things. I want these guys to do well, but it's just 2, so I'll send some of my exploration, one of my exploration ships. I'll send a bit of... Could send support, I guess. I'm not sure if support is all that great, but since it's just a level 2, let's send trade ship as well. Let's send a little bit of backup too. They send all my combat ships. That was not smart. But anyway, I'll send this one too. And exploration. Exploration, that's going to be something necessary too. Again, pretty nice fleet for a 2 rating, and that's going to be sent on its way. I have one more there, but let's leave that for now. Now, once they finish the mission, and at any moment, let's go check on how those are doing. Yeah, you can do that. Let's go. And as you see, these are awaiting debriefing. We'll see that in a second, but I want to show you when it's ongoing. So you can literally see there what you sent. I just sent these 2, remember? The 2 space whales, and I just sent them on their way, but I can talk with the commander of that mission. Speak with commander. You can abort the mission if you want. Not intended on doing that. Greetings. The expedition is covered, and I'm estimating our plan. And they give you a little. You can inspect the ships. Yeah, just gonna see what you sent in there, and that's that. But you can keep track of them, what they're doing. Now, once they're done, and this is one of the coolest part, at least for me. Once they're done, you can actually debrief them. And here's where the fun of role-playing begins. Fleet command online. Okay. How is it that you did? Fleet command, alright. Debrief commander. Alright, here he goes. Distance covered, well, this was a pretty intense one. Arrived in a Hova system, docked at the space station, made contact with local mercenary guilds to security transport contract. Deliver several hold cells worth of captive pirates to authorities planet. This is the profit. This is how much they were paid. This goes straight into your account. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to go anywhere. Claim encounter trade lurking in Asteroid. Trade attempts offered. So you traded with these guys. You made a little money. Successful trade. Sold in-demand goods on planet. A little bit more money. More money. Took advantage of currency fluctuation. Seems that I sent like a very took advantage of currency fluctuation and actually gathered Gek relics, 5 of those. Arrived in controlled space. Local station received fleet with successful honors. Banquet lasted several days. All of the role-playing stuff. Valuable gifts and trade acquired. That's the thing you got. Visited, more money. Successful trade, stolen demand goods. So this was a pretty long one, man. Vikely daggers. These are gifts that you can gain. You can give away so as to get more reputation. A lot of money in this one was made. That is nice. A lot of, and you did nothing. You just send those guys into space. Hail trade freighter in Magnarat. Bit more money made. Cultivated good relationships with the Korvax. Detected anomalous broadcast of an emergency channel. Deployed ground team to freighter crash site. No life sign ships. AI still functioning. Appear to be source of signal. All secrets recovered. Installed in fleets. They upgraded their own fleet. That's pretty badass. Installed in fleet. Claim crash cargo. Okay, suspected superconducting fiber. So these are things you get. Like the this goes on forever, man. This was a pretty long one. Yeah. Detected fast moving metal bodies. And you can speed this thing up if you're bored. You can just speed it up, right? Bartered superconductors arrived in hailed local station, made contact with merchant guilds, agreed to halt technology. Customers end expedition. No, this is still ongoing, man. Why was I okay? Well, leave it at that because I'm still not sure. Okay, arrived at sector. Hail local station. Okay, let's just end it. Completed expedition. Okay. Usually you have a different message. Let me show you that how it is in this one. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter one, but all of that stuff. Oh, yeah. Let me go back there. No. Okay. Anyway, let's check this one out. This is going to be the briefing commander. Oh, this was another long-ass one? Okay. Deployed cartography, nanites. These guys got me nanites. Maybe because I send more. I don't know exactly, but maybe it's luck. I mean, I've done a number of these. I haven't seen one that was like all the same. And I'm going to speed this up. I personally enjoy reading everything that you have. Like collected minerals. I think that if you send more of industrial or trade or mining or whatever, right? Albion pearl, scan, exotic. It is super involved. And I've maybe done 20 of these. I haven't seen one that I can remember being like the one before. I don't know what they're using, but yeah. And this was like shorter, right? Or I clicked a little bit more. Usually the last log is return home to the fleet, assume formation at capital ship awaiting debrief. Usually this is the message you get. That's why I was surprised by the other one that just stopped at this station. And here's where you end the thing. And this is all the stuff they got for you. You get some very valuable, rare stuff. A shitload of credits, nanites, and even, silver. What's the name of this thing? Quicksilver. Some of this Quicksilver I got from these guys. Anyway, the first mission I believe that I sent them out on was the one that got me this, which is the one you need for the space whale. This thing, the blueprint for making this, Dream Aerial. This blueprint I got from one of those guys that went down. And this is what you need so as to, in combination with the anomaly detector, which is somewhere over here. Anyway, the anomaly detector is easy enough to find, blowing up meteors and all those little rocks in space. But combined with the anomaly detector, that's how you basically find your space whale. You use that once apparently, and that's all you need, but you do need to get this blueprint so as to get that going. Guys, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit longer, but I want to explain how you manage your fleet, how this goes about, and how much fun it actually is, and a lot of rewards too. If you're enjoying this kind of content, let me know in the comments there below, and by all means, do subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Take care.